Is Bus Driving Simulator EVO worth playing here and now in 2025 and beyond? I've been playing a lot of this, guys. Now, this is footage I captured earlier today on the PS5, and I'm having a really good time with it. I was surprised. I picked it up for £4. I think I paid £4. I don't know if you need to be subscribed to PlayStation Plus or PlayStation Premium for the £4 offer, but I don't think so. It's difficult to find a lot of information on this game. It's heavily marketed towards the mobile version. You can pick this up on the Apple Store and Google Play stores. And I think you can also play this on the Switch going from their official website. Can't find anything about a PC or an Xbox version. Anyway, what did I do here first? Let's have a look. I'll just let this play in the background and I'll tell you about my experience, guys. Don't go into this expecting Bus Simulator 21 or whatever the latest version is on the PS5. That's generally where I play a lot of simulators these days, just for the comfort of it. Because this isn't as in-depth as that. This is a hybrid of an arcadey bus driving game and sim. It's like a hybrid of both. It's like a balance between the two. Graphically, I think it looks decent. Nice smooth frame rate on the PS5, as you can see. It does get a little bit janky at times if there's a lot of traffic on the road. And what I was doing here is trying to remember how to turn the engine on. I think you just hold accelerate, but in the pause menu, it tells you you've got to press the touchpad. Here we go, he gets going. He gets there eventually. So yeah, I reiterate, do not go into this expecting a very heavily sim-focused game. You're not going to get it. This is pick up and play, and it's fun. I like it. And I like the different locations you can take the bus. All of the buses. You have to unlock buses, but yeah, I like all the locations you can drive your bus around is what I'm trying to get at. It's not... Or rather, you don't pick up passengers. Well, you do pick up passengers. I mean, oh, look at the cows on the left there. The cattle. Ooh. I'm crap at this, by the way. You do have to toggle cameras, guys. I can't just stay in this view, even though I'd like to. As you can see, I've gone the wrong way here. But I do a little round the corner thing and reverse. I was quite proud of myself. You'll see. You do pick up customers, passengers, because it's a bus driving sim. But you don't have to deal with money and stuff. They just get on and they say hello and that's about it. Which is fine. Because that's all I need. Like, this is a kickback, listen to a podcast or listen to your favourite music and play kind of game. There's not a lot to it. But what it does do... It does it all well, if that makes sense. I'm wording that pretty terribly. So I'm on a school run here. Let's pick up the school kids. Like I say, it's very basic controls. R2 on the PlayStation controller to accelerate. L2, no surprise, is brake. X to open the bus doors. Here they come. What's weird is some people have, like, scanned faces of real people, but other passengers don't. It's like drawn faces for them. Which is weird. Don't get that. Anyway, let me know if you guys have played this. I like it a lot. I love Sims. Sometimes I haven't got the patience for something too deep. Now, there's millions of Sims now, isn't there? Simulation games on the consoles, finally. I mean, generally PC is the best place to play these games, but not everyone's got the money for a high-end PC. And this looks and runs absolutely fine on PS5. It's the best £4 I've spent since... Oh, I don't know, since a burger that I bought last week. It was a good burger. It was the... this is naughty, but it was like the... I want to say it's Aberdeen Angus barbecue rodeo with onion rings and stuff and loads of barbecue sauce from Burger King. Anyway, back to this game. Is it worth playing? Yes, it's worth playing. You can click off the video now if you're fed up, or you can keep watching. You can keep listening to my musings. Oh. Oh, I lose control of the bus there. It is tricky, guys. At first it is. It's best to play the tutorial, and I spent a lot of time in free play mode before jumping into the career here. This is the career. Look, see? Drawn face and then a scanned face. And they look a bit eerie to me. A bit weird. Anyway, this is the blurb over at Metacritic. Like I say, there's not a lot of information on this game out there. It was developed by Ovalex Soft, if any of you guys are familiar with them. And the summary says, get behind the wheel, become a professional bus driver. This amazing bus simulator will allow you to transport passengers across 3 different cities. I don't know why I'm doing this voice. Is it a bus driver voice? I don't think so. 3 different cities, Rio de Janeiro, Munich, and Los Angeles, using various bus models with realistic physics and graphics. Play this bus simulator in single player with career and free ride modes. Like, it's all very basic, and that's probably why it's £4. I can't speak for the mobile versions. I have no interest in playing them, but if you are interested, from 136,000 reviews on Google Play Store, it sits at 4.5 out of 5. So people really enjoy this on the mobiles, and I'm really enjoying it on the PS5. I think it's tons of fun. I'm just trying to earn lots of XP here to unlock the other buses. This was my first time in the school bus, actually, when I was recording this footage. I'd only just unlocked it. You could see lots of flashing behind me on the wing mirror there. I don't know what that was. Anyway, yeah, I quit out here just to show you guys. Where do I go next? I think Germany, Munich, maybe. Which is very, very different, of course, to drive around than the location I was just at, because it's a city. Some of you guys that love the likes of Bus Simulator 21, or whatever it is called, I don't know if you'd like this because you are so used to that game and it having more depth. I don't like messing around with the money and all that kind of stuff. I just can't be bothered. This is like, I don't know, the GTA of bus sims, if you like. Not that you can get out and shoot stuff. That would be cool, though. It would add another dimension to the gameplay mechanics for sure. But look, I think graphically it looks decent, doesn't it? For a game that's £4. Because I went into this, when I saw it on PlayStation Store yesterday, I was shopping in the sales. I was expecting this to be LOL. But it's not. I was expecting this just to be using assets from wherever. Like assets they'd purchased on the cheap. And then, like, it was just awful and glitchy and buggy and would run at 20 frames per second. It's not at all. It's quite a well-crafted game here. It's worth playing. It really is. Oh, God, I don't know what's wrong with me today. Probably because I'm starting to feel better. Any regulars to the channel know I've been unwell. But a lot of you click on this. These kind of videos usually get new viewers to the channel. So, yes, I am always like this, I'm afraid. And welcome. Oh, you brake too hard. So, there is stuff you got to do. I'm not explaining anything here. You got to use your signalling. You got to stop at stop signs and at red lights. You're not allowed to brake too hard. Oh, I'm up on the curb there. Oh, I'm nearly am. You've got to do things. And you've got to do them right. Otherwise, you're going to be sacked. I mean, you won't be sacked. You just won't pass the mission at the end of the mission. If that makes sense. You're only allowed a certain amount of faults, basically, within your shift. And you will drive at all... I don't think I capture it here, but you will drive at all different times of day and night. And in all different weather conditions. Like, I had to drive around... I think it was this city, this map, on a night shift, and the rain hammering down, and it really did add... There you go, I didn't... Game thinks I didn't signal to go there. I did it too late. Yeah, it really added another difficulty level to the game. Not that I'm good at it anyway. I mean, it's a big old bus, guys. You gotta get used to this.
Next stop, Stephansplatz.
Next stop. It's cool. Again, £4. I don't know what it'll cost in your country, guys, but from what I can gather, I'm having a look here. It basically, yeah, it'll be cheap wherever you are for PlayStation. Wherever you are in the world, it'll be around the equivalent for you, what is £4 to us. And if you've always wanted to kind of dip your toes in a simulator game, you've never played one, this is a brilliant starting point. And then if you love this, or you enjoy this, then you probably would go on to enjoy the likes of Truck Simulator and the aforementioned Bus Simulator. I mean, that's like the main bus simulator game, I think. It's just called Bus Simulator 21. I think we've had some since then, but at the moment on PlayStation, I think that was the latest year I could find for that game, 2021. I don't know. I don't think it's years, is it, Bus Simulator? It's just, is it the 20? It can't be the 21st Bus Simulator. So I get into a bit of a pickle here, as you could see. And I get impatient, start tooting the old horn. Oh, I can't wait to go back and play this today. It's fun. It's the simple things. As I've got older, my gaming habits have changed a lot, and sometimes, or a lot of the time, I like stuff to kick back with, and just... It's like the GTA 4, I think it was, taxi missions. I used to spend hours playing those back in the day. Just chilling. And it's where we guys swing it around. It's what I like to do. I mean, don't get me wrong, sometimes I am in the mood for something a little bit more fast-paced, something a little bit more... I don't know. Just something a little bit more something, guns and stuff, sometimes. But games like this are cool. Everyone's just chilling out there, like, not one of them smoking. I like to see that. They've cleared up the streets of Munich. As I said, I'll try that again. Says Mike, me, who used to smoke. It's bad for you. That's why I'm saying it. I'm allowed to. Right, see you go. Red light. I mean, you stop at red lights. Everyone knows that. What I do in this game is I miss stop signs all the time. You have to have an eagle eye for these things. On the bottom there, you can see how happy or not happy, unhappy your passengers are. That little smiley face. Right now, they're good. Obviously, XP is your XP. And then you've got the time then to get... Is it to get to the next stop or to get to your... Or to finish the shift? We'll soon see now. Let's see if that timer changes. Oh, no, that is the shift. Yeah, it's for the entire shift. Come on, Mike. I think I'll show you one more in a sec. Yeah, I do. There you go. My memory's quite good today. And we go to Brazil. And this is probably my favourite place in the game to drive around. What's weird is when you try and paint your buses, some of them you can apply decals to and change the colour scheme. And sometimes you can't. It's weird. That's a bit glitchy. Or you're just not allowed to with the school bus, because that's what I was attempting earlier. This bus, I changed the colours. So here we go. We're in Brazil. Beautiful Brazilian countryside, and it just all looks pretty cool. Like we saw earlier, we saw some cattle, didn't we? I think that was in LA. The outskirts of LA. And I think we'll see some wildlife here. And as you can hear there, they speak over the tannoy in Portuguese, which is a nice touch, because obviously we're in Brazil. And it's just cool. How many times have I just said, it's just cool? But it is. Here we go. Is everybody ready? Right. Look at that, automatic gates. But look how beautiful this looks. I think it looks cool. I mean, I know it doesn't look like a AAA. It's £4. It's not going to look as good as a... I nearly said a proper game then. I mean, it's not a proper game, is it? It's just a chill vibe, man. I'm just chilling, man, on my bus. I'm going to be so embarrassed watching this video back, as I am usually with most of my videos, to be honest. But look, the bus just bumps around then on this off-road kind of road, on these country tracks, and it's just fantastic. Best £4, like I say, I've spent since the Burger King burger. Hope you've enjoyed this video. I'll let this footage play a little bit for you. I think there's a couple of minutes left. So you can soak up the atmosphere of Brazil in the bus. On the bus in Brazil. And yeah, it's worth playing, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I'll speak to you all soon.
Next stop, Castel da Cunha. Castel da Cunha.
Hello.
Next stop, Rua Vicosa.